We'll get that in a tick.
Good as they do over the 4 days of the VRC Spring Carnival, and I think we should salute some of the people who do the hard jobs, the strappers, the people who work in the stables, and indeed many of the people who work around the racecourse, involving some of the tasks like replacing the clods of turf, which we saw the other day, and everyone who's involved in the running of this race. It is a massive logistical operation to run a race meeting at the same track over 4 days and cater for hundreds of thousands of people, and the VRC and all its staff and the staff of the trainers and everyone involved in the meeting are to be congratulated for what has been a wonderful carnival. And with the weather coming to the party, it's even better. And these horses, including that fellow Rough Habit, look absolutely magnificent before the start of this, the Queen Elizabeth Stakes. As we said, they start at the 200-metre mark in the home straight, and they'll run down to the judge and complete one circuit. Best Endeavour, Sky Bettino out, leading a field of 12. And Daniel, what a classy field it is.
It certainly is, Peter. Rough Habit's at 270, but better on Queen Elizabeth Stakes. And they're all set to go. Lights on, and they're off and racing. Caught them fairly well, and one of the first horses to appear would have been Kawtuban down to the inside from Captain Cook. Rich Dreams, beachside. Delmar going up wide, followed by Mannerism, and then came Mountain Rule. Rough Habit's back about midfield. Mr. Eurostars down on the inside, fourth last from Cross Swords and Tough Enough. And back at the tail was NASA Rocket. Out of the straight, 2,100 metres to go, and Kawtuban in front leads Captain Cook by 2 lengths. 2.5 away Delmar, working up to third, and then Beachside fourth, a length and a half away, then a Mannerism. A half length to Rich Dreams, 1.5, then a Mountain Rule and Rough Habit, followed by Mr. Eurostar on the inside of Tough Enough. Cross Swords was second last, and 3/4 to NASA Rocket. Along the Maribyrnong side of the track with 1,800 metres to travel, and Kawtuban the pacemaker in the Queen Elizabeth Stakes. Kawtuban for Shane Dye led 2 lengths to Captain Cook. 2.5 lengths away was Delmar. Beachside fourth the inside, 2.5 to the grey Rich Dreams on the inside of Mannerism. 2 lengths further back to Mountain Rule and then Rough Habit, followed by Mr. Eurostar and Tough Enough. Cross Swords was second last, and NASA Rocket last of all, about 15 lengths off the lead, and the speed is good at the 1,400. Kawtuban led by 3 lengths. Second, Captain Cook, 1.5 to Delmar, a neck back the inside Beachside. They've broken away by 5 lengths to Rich Dreams on the inside of Mannerism. A length and a half away, then a Mountain Rule. Rough Habits on the rails. 2 lengths to Tough Enough outside Mr. Eurostar. And 2.5 to Cross Swords and NASA Rocket, and they're 20 lengths off the lead. 1,000 metres left to travel. And Kawtuban in front by a length. Captain Cook was second. Third on the inside was Beachside. Then Delmar, 3 lengths away, Rich Dreams and Mannerism edging closer. A length and a half to Mountain Rule, followed by Rough Habit, Tough Enough. Then Mr. Eurostar, Cross Swords and NASA Rocket still last of all. 700 metres to go on the Queen Elizabeth Stakes, and Kawtuban in front by a length to Captain Cook. Beachside third on the inside of Delmar, then Mannerism, Rich Dreams. Rough Habit getting into the race now, 8 lengths off the lead, and then came NASA Rocket hooked out wide from Mr. Eurostar. Cross Swords runs into it as well. 500 metres to go, and it's Kawtuban by 2 lengths. Captain Cook second, Beachside third, Mannerism runs on. Then came Rough Habit, Mountain Rule starting to run on strongly. 300 metres to go, Kawtuban in front, but here comes Rough Habit. Rough Habit's after Kawtuban quickly, he cruised up the favourite. 3 lengths away, NASA Rocket running on, and then Beachside followed by Mountain Rule. 200 metres to go though, and Rough Habit got away. A half in front of Kawtuban, who's kicking back. Rough Habit just in front, Kawtuban kicking back, and he won. Kawtuban kicked back to win on the inside, beat Rough Habit a half head. 3 away third, NASA Rocket, followed in by Beachside. Mountain Rule next home from Tough Enough. Further back in the field then to Rich Dreams and Delmar, Mannerism, Mr. Eurostar, Cross Swords, and Captain Cook has run last. Well, it's close, but I think Kawtuban's kicked back on the inside to win this, Gary.
Well, Dan, coming to the 200 metres, Jimmy Cassidy actually had a heap of horse under on Rough Habit, but I'm pretty sure that Michael Clark has got up and won this race.
$24.30 and $5.40 for Kawtuban. Rough Habit $1.40, but I stress it is a photo. Number 11's got it. Kawtuban on the inside has kicked back to win the Queen Elizabeth Stakes from number 1 Rough Habit, and number 10 NASA Rocket, which has come from last on the home turn to run third. Fourth in was Mountain Rule, a good performance.
Gee, it was a terrifically, the pace was on all the way.
That's a new record too, Gary. That's a new track record. Taking 0.3 off the previous record. Well, there's a fair performance. And, well, David Hayes has finally kicked back with Kawtuban, who ran a very cheeky fourth in the Dalgety and a surprise many today, but there wouldn't be a more smiling face, Peter Donegan, than David today.
Indeed, no, and running a record as well. What a performance.
Yes, he did it the hard way, but with 49, Shane certainly made them carry his weight.
Were you looking down at the 200-metre mark into the race book to see what second prize money was?
I had conceded the 200, but Rough Habit's done that a couple of times before in his career, cruised to the front and found wanting the last bit, and luckily we were the one chasing.
Were the instructions to go out and set that quick pace?
We honestly thought Captain Cook would lead, but obviously Captain Cook thought we were going to lead and left us in front, but you know, he didn't have it his own way in front, really, because he was forced to go so fast.
It hasn't been the greatest carnival for you so far, but that win puts a smile on your face.
Oh, it was little fish are sweet, and it certainly has.
Good on you, David. Well done.
Thank you.
David Hayes, the winning trainer.